Picture this. You're Logan Paul. You just dominated in a six-man tag match. You're feeling unstoppable. You walk over to the commentary desk to run your mouth to remind everyone why you're the Maverick. And then, wham! Your face meets the announce table. A curb stop out of nowhere. By the time you look up, the attacker is gone. Vanished into the crowd like a ghost. And Paul Heyman? Paul Heyman is screaming curses at a figure he can't even catch. Welcome to the nightmare that is haunting the Vision. Because this isn't the first time. This isn't even the second time. Week after week after week, a masked man has been systematically destroying every single member of Paul Heyman's dominant faction. And nobody, and I mean nobody, knows who's under that mask. Let me take you back. Royal Rumble, Saudi Arabia. Bron Breakker, the dog of WWE, is about to enter the Rumble match as the number 2 entrant. This is supposed to be his moment. This is where he proves he's not just muscle, he's a main event player. Then, right before his music hits, a hooded figure appears. Boom. Super kick. Curb stop. Breakker is left barely able to stand. He enters the Rumble and gets eliminated in seconds. Tens of thousands in attendance, millions watching worldwide, and Bron Breakker's Royal Rumble is over before it even began. But it didn't stop there. Fast forward to the next week's Raw. Austin Theory, another member of the Vision, has a shot. A real shot at qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. He's in a triple threat against LA Knight and Penta. Theory's got this. Logan Paul and Bronson Reed are at ringside, making sure nothing goes wrong. Wrong. The masked man strikes again, jumps the barricade, super kick to Theory, curb stomp onto the mat, and he's gone. Theory loses the match. LA Knight qualifies for the chamber, and once again, the Vision is left picking up the pieces while Paul Heyman is yelling at everyone in sight, demanding answers from Adam Pearce, from security, from anyone who will listen. Now here's where it gets interesting. Let me ask you something. What's the one move this masked attacker keeps using? The curb stomp. Seth Rollins' signature move. And you know what makes this even more suspicious? Seth Rollins, the visionary himself, the man who founded the Vision, got betrayed by his own faction back in October. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed turned on him brutally after Crown Jewel. They beat him down. They kicked him out. And Seth's been out of action ever since with a shoulder injury he suffered against Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel. Coincidence? Maybe. But the WWE Universe isn't buying it.
Social media is exploding with theories. Everyone from Big E to random fans on Twitter are saying the same thing. That's Seth Rollins under that mask. It has to be. Think about it. The signature move, the surgical precision of each attack, the way the masked man targets only Vision members, the timing of Seth's absence. It all points to one man getting his revenge. But wait. Wade Barrett on commentary threw doubt on this theory, and he made a good point. Seth Rollins just had shoulder surgery. Why would he fake an injury? And why would Seth, a man who got betrayed by the Vision, a man who has every reason to hate Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, why would he be sneaking around in a mask instead of confronting them face to face, like the fighting champion he's always been? Plus, the internet detectives have been working overtime. Some fans noticed the attacker's beard looks suspiciously like Grayson Waller's. Others pointed out the shoes match ones Waller typically wears. And here's the real smoking gun. Waller was pulled from NXT events right before he was reportedly flown to Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble, the same weekend the masked man first appeared. Then, last week, Waller shows up at Raw instead of NXT on the exact same night the masked attacker hits Logan Paul with that vicious curb stomp. Could Waller be the one doing Seth's dirty work? Is this Seth's way of getting revenge without breaking his medical clearance? But here's what's driving Paul Heyman absolutely insane. He can't protect his faction. The Oracle, the Wise Man, the Special Counsel who always has a plan, who's always 3 steps ahead, can't stop this masked phantom from picking apart his group one by one. He's accused Adam Pearce of being behind it. He's demanded extra security. He's called for investigations. He's posted on social media threatening to make the masked man suffer extreme consequences when the mask finally comes off. Nothing works because this masked man, whoever he is a ghost. He appears out of the crowd. He strikes with devastating precision, and he disappears before anyone can grab him. Security can't catch him. The Vision can't stop him. And every single week, the Vision looks more vulnerable, more paranoid, and more desperate. Now, WWE has gone to incredible lengths to hide this person's identity. Close-up footage that surfaced on TikTok showed that the masked man is wearing blackface paint and colored contact lenses. They're not taking any chances. This person could be a main roster star, an NXT call-up, or even someone we haven't considered yet. And you know what the scariest part is? This is just the beginning.
Bronson Reed? He's threatened to take matters into his own hands. He's got an Elimination Chamber qualifying match coming up, and he's publicly warned the masked man, if you show your face, I will punish you. But let's be real. Bron Breakker said similar things. Austin Theory thought he was ready. Logan Paul probably felt confident. They all got dropped. And here's what I think. And please, drop your theories in the comments because I want to know what you think is going on here. This masked man is systematically dismantling the Vision before our eyes. He's costing them opportunities. He's making them look weak. He's getting inside their heads. This is psychological warfare at its finest. Whether it's Seth Rollins orchestrating his revenge from the shadows, whether it's Grayson Waller carrying out orders, whether it's someone completely different, one thing is crystal clear. The Vision is under siege, and Paul Heyman's carefully constructed empire is cracking. The road to Elimination Chamber is getting more chaotic by the week. WrestleMania season is heating up, and somewhere in that crowd, wearing a mask and hooded gear, is someone who won't stop until the Vision is completely destroyed. Look, I need you to do something for me. If you're as invested in this mystery as I am, if you're trying to piece together the clues, if you're staying up at night wondering who's under that mask, hit that like button. Drop your theories in the comments. Who do you think the masked man is? And if you haven't subscribed yet, honestly, what are you waiting for? We're breaking down every twist, every turn, every curb stomp as this story unfolds. This channel is your home for wrestling analysis. And with everything happening in WWE right now, you're not going to want to miss a single video. Is it Seth Rollins finally getting his revenge? Is Grayson Waller making a main roster statement? Could this be someone from NXT making a surprise debut? Or is WWE about to pull off a swerve that nobody sees coming? Next week on Raw, Bronson Reed has his qualifying match. Will the masked man strike again? Will someone finally unmask him? Or will the Vision continue to fall apart while the WWE Universe watches in shock? Because one thing is for certain. Every time the Vision thinks they're safe, every time Paul Heyman thinks he's regained control, every time security thinks they've covered all the exits, that mask appears. That super kick connects. That curb stop echoes through the arena. And the Vision falls again. Drop your theories below. Tell me who you think it is. And make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on because this story is far from over. This is WrestleCore, and the mystery of the masked man is just beginning.